And so it looks like that Fierce Wireless is reporting Visible is acknowledging that there is a problem with their customer service. Now, this is not something new, so let's get that straight. But it's coming to light only because with the latest change up from Visible's main plan to these new plans that they have, the Visible and Visible Plus plan, a lot of people have been making the switch. Also with the introduction of eSIM activation. So there's just a lot of changes, right? Visible now relying on Verizon's core to get better latency and better speeds. The ultra wideband connections. All these things are making a play in this situation. And so while there are a lot of customers who may be experiencing some issues, one of the biggest problems that Visible has, and it has always been a problem, is that everything is done through chat support. Now, you have people who are hired to basically handle the load of customer service, customer care, and it's all done through chat. They also have a social media team that pretty much handles Twitter and Facebook, but those are a little bit different, which is kind of like weird. So when you are chatting with a representative, there's probably some times where you're going to have to need to show some things, right? Screenshots, screen recordings, things like that. And their chat services doesn't even allow you to attach any type of file like that in order for them to be able to see. I have seen it with my own eyes that there's instances where they tell you to send it through Twitter DM, which doesn't really help at all whatsoever because the Twitter rep they don't work in tandem with the chat reps that man the chat app. So another part that makes it very frustrating for customers is that there's no one to actually talk to. There's not a single person that will give you a callback or that you can get in touch with, which is a quintessential thing when it comes to customer service, because sometimes people just are not that patient to type out everything, and if their phone doesn't have the best voice dictation, then using voice to text is not really going to help them. And so they want to be able to talk to somebody on the phone to get these issues resolved. And that's where the level of frustration really peaks from like 3 to 10. And hopefully in the future, Visible looks to a different method to kind of alleviate this problem to help out. I think it would help and would, alleviate the stress that customers are having. And hopefully all this gets cleared up really soon with all these issues, because having 7 days without service is bad, but not being able to talk to somebody and get like concise answers makes the experience a whole lot more worse, and it could end up being even more bad for Visible in the future. But what say you? Do you guys feel like that the chat option is a good thing, or do you guys want them to implement some sort of actual like person by phone? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for checking out this video. Have a good one.